Mortal Online can be pretty scary. It's a full open world PvP, so when walking around I tend to get a little on edge whenever someone walks by me. Someone can kill me and take all my stuff, and I don't like this idea because I work hard for my stuff. But that's the thing, for a lot of players the strong PvP element is the appeal of the game. But for a new player just trying to get around, it's kinda terrifying. Thankfully, guilds that fight this phenomenon exist. The Wardens are an ARPK guild. ARPK means anti-random player killing. Basically, those that kill other players wantonly become a target for guilds like the Wardens or the Harbingers. On the Wardens Discord, they posted images of themselves going on a horseback hunt. Pretty awesome. And so far removed from where I am. I don't even have a horse. It was pretty clear I needed to improve my fighting skills as a player, so like in one of those movies I practiced against no one, working on my directional hitting and blocking. There is quite a lot of player skill that goes into fighting, which I really like. It's a refreshing change from the click and let your character do all the work of most of the multiplayer fantasy experiences I've been having. In fact, someone posted this video on Reddit showing a player unable to hit another because of the backswing of the Warhammer, and you can see it clearly in slow motion. I'm really enjoying trying to get the hang of it. I've seen it in Mordhau and Chivalry, but never on a fantasy MMO, never on that scale. Clearly I still needed more practice, but I was getting lost a lot. The map doesn't tell you where you are, there is no minimap, and walking seems to be taking forever. Life was pointing in one direction. Now we're talking. Riding my horse, I spotted a bandits camp. Figured I'll just park my horse and go clear some bandits.
Fucking run, friend.
Careful, Virga. They're coming.
And I died. Completely avoidable. I lost all my gear, my horse, and to make matters worse, the game was glitching when I tried to respawn back in town. Okay, it's not about how you fall, it's how you get back up. I figured it was time to do what I've been really wanting to do for a long time, but I didn't want to leave the forest. Say screw it all and travel to the open world. I've set my destination as Morin Kur, just cause I don't know what's there, but maybe I'll have better life there and wouldn't have that feeling of Walden Kate the whole time. Plus, I didn't have anything to lose this time around, even if some random player kills me. So I left the forests of Moki and started traveling in the open world.
You're naked.
Occasionally I'd run into players' owned houses, but no one was ever home and the houses were empty or locked or unfinished. At some point I even ran into a player's made fortress. Jeez Louise, they got a lot done. Wolfpack. Not too sure about that name, better stay away. Oh, and all the while I was collecting flowers. A lot of flowers. Reason being, I heard they sell well and I collected literally thousands of them. I was definitely now able to afford all my gear back, plus a horse, so things were looking up. Oh, and then I saw a horse inside this pond and I tried taming it. That's one of the things you can do in this game, taming animals. I had no taming talent, but I guess I got lucky. I got a horse and I didn't even have to pay for it. So much faster traveling with a horse. Then I saw the city I wanted to reach, Maureen Kerr unfolding before my eyes. I only needed to figure out how I get down there, but then this happened. God damn it. Alright, lesson learned, I guess. Just a small slope can kill your horse. Ironically, a minute later I found another horse. It was so much harder to tame and it took many attempts. Eventually the horse was tamed, and a minute later... God damn it. You would think by now that I would avoid slopes, but perhaps playing too much Far Cry Primal and Conan Exiles conditioned me to the idea that slopes are friendly slides. So I descended into the city through a slope and I died. With all my flowers still there, I respawned in the city, but I was panicking to get back up to get my loot with all my flowers back, but no matter how much I tried, I couldn't find a path all the way up. I decided to ask a random stranger. Hi. Oh, I guess you don't talk. Thanks for that. Hey, I have a question.
Hello, I very bad speak English. Take very easy. Talk very easy.
Do you speak Russian?
Ты говоришь по-русски?
Немножко, да. Достаточно хорошо.
Тогда отлично, прекрасно. Какой вопрос?
Я потеряла цветы. Там наверху, но я не знаю, как туда попасть. Просто я там умерла раньше.
Тебе нужно выйти с западных ворот Маринхура, на вест, обойти все и наверх подняться. Там есть водопад, река и водопад. До водопада там можно подняться вот в эту низменность, не знаю, наверх туда.
Вот. Прекрасно.
А если с тебя упал мешочек, то у него время жизни 30 минут. Через 30 минут он исчезнет.
30 минут? Блин, я думаю, что это уж поздно тогда.
Тогда не расстраивайся, это только игра.
Ну ладно. Спасибо за помощь.
Без проблем.
Oh well, what's gone is gone. But you see, always good to know another popular language. Russian is, by the way, a language that I studied, and I have a video that talks about my journey of learning it. I always enjoy interacting in Russian. Poor and horseless again, I got to Maureen Kerr, and I had no freaking idea what to do next. My plan was to buy good gear with my flowers money and travel around that city, but having no money, I figured I'll look for a graveyard. Graveyards have zombies, and they're good for loot and for practice. The tutorial said that every main city has one. Maureen Kerr looked like it should have a graveyard. It's kinda eerie how everyone is a potential threat. Whenever I walk past someone, I check them out, and sometimes they would check me out as well.
You're trash.
What? What's your problem?
Leave me alone.
Leave you alone? Eventually, further away from the main city than I hoped, I found a graveyard. Now I knew what to do. All I had to do is to go to the graveyard, grind zombies, go back to the city to sell their body parts, get better gear, rinse and repeat. Now it began to feel like a familiar RPG. The merchants were a bit far, so I had to run all the way up every time. But at least now I have a routine that I could stick to, and with a good horse it might not even be that bad. And I should remind you, I'm actually walking when my character walks, and I run when it runs. So it's just more of a workout, I guess. The last time I showed that, someone said they were thinking of making a weapon to swing. I actually did that for Mortal. But yeah, as you can see, there was too much of a time delay.
Interesting.
I don't know what will happen next, but I'm enjoying the random nature of this game. This is what open world sandbox is all about. No scripted quests, no linearity, you make it your own.